When you're out taking lots of photos, wouldn't it be great if you could apply some creative effects to your favourite shots before they get lost on your image archive? Well, you can with Canon's in-camera creative filters. Creative filters give you a quick and easy way of applying a range of artistic effects to your images, and can be a good starting point for your journey into the world of image processing. They are fun to experiment with, and you can get some impressive results. So in this video, we'll take a quick look at how to use these filters to give your images a creative boost. First, you'll need to check if your Canon DSLR has this feature. Creative filters were first introduced on the 60D, so on any beginner or enthusiast model since then, if you navigate to the first playback menu, you will see creative filters listed. Depending on your camera, you will have 4 or 5 effects: grainy BW or black and white, soft focus, fisheye effect, toy camera effect, and miniature effect. And for each, you can control parameters which affect the result. Creative filters can be applied to any image you've taken, JPEG or RAW, and the feature can be accessed via the quick menu or Q button when playing back images. So let's try them out on some of these shots. I'm going to start with this image, captured thanks to AI Servo autofocus mode following the movement of the swing. It's great in colour, but if I head to Creative Filters and select Grainy BW, the grainy monochrome look gives a timeless feel to the image. Use the left and right buttons to set the contrast to low, standard or high, and when you're happy with the result, hit Set. You'll then be prompted to save the new image file to the memory card before returning to the original image. Shots of flowers can be transformed into art with the soft focus effect. So with this image, I'm going to hit Set on the soft focus filter, which will knock the sharp areas of the image out of focus. With this effect, you can adjust the strength depending on how blurry you want the image. I'm going to skip past the fisheye and toy camera effects and look at the miniature effect. When you start experimenting with creative filters, you'll find yourself shooting with specific effects in mind, which is exactly what I did with this shot taken from a coastal path in Italy. The miniature effect is going to allow me to make these buildings and cars look like a miniature model set, which is usually achieved with an expensive tilt-shift lens or a good amount of time in Photoshop. With this image displayed, go to the miniature effect, hit Set, and you'll see a rectangle appear on the screen. The Toy Town effect is achieved by keeping the area within the rectangle sharp while blurring the areas around it, and an increase in contrast and saturation gives the scene a plastic model look. Move the rectangle up and down to find an area which best suits your image, or press Info to change the orientation of the sharp area. Look how this fairly ordinary scene can be transformed with this in-camera effect. Features like this can sometimes get dismissed as being gimmicky, but the popular effects available with creative filters give fantastic results and inspire you to take your photography further. So, if you haven't ventured into the world of image processing, Canon's in-camera creative filters are a good starting point to expand the creative potential of your photographs.